Hello and welcome to Bay 1. This is Drafalmaraxi on Friday the 18th of August, and it helps if I have camera there. Today I'm playing Galactic Junk League. It isn't a new game by any means, but it is available as free to play on Steam. And hopefully, why is the countdown on the broadcasting funky? Either way, anyway, that's what I'm playing. So let's see if the stream side of things is even working. Where'd it go? Other games. Let's bring the game up. Is it detecting the video there? Nope. So just got some minor technical difficulties to take care of. Let me find... Right, let's hide that one. Add capture specific window, and we are doing GJL. There we go. That should come up. Anti-cheat, compatibility, all of that kind of crap is on. There we go. And apparently that did not work because I did it on the wrong thing. Oops. Game capture. Add GJL. Hi. There will be a stream in a minute as soon as I actually get the right application picked up. Yay, finally. Alright, let's get this in the right location on my game list. Main cam needs to be above that. And I will probably have to move my... Is my face not working? Here it is. There it is. Ah, there we go. Alright, so... Yeah, this isn't truly a first look at Galactic Junk League. I played for about 30 minutes before it went on Steam. And I've played a few hours on Steam, I'm guessing. What's it say? I have 2 hours played on Steam. Now, if you're interested in my stats, I can probably bring that information up. I know it's got... you can actually see your player stats online somewhere. Except, I don't know... Oh, there's a player profile thingy. Can I bring that up? If I enable Firefox, where'd Firefox capture go? Yo! Huh. Maybe if I go to one of the... There you go. So, alright, that brings up my stats. So, you can see I've got 7 games, 5 wins, 2 losses, top weapon is phaser, kills 55, assists 19. And that's all the stat stuff. So I won the last 4 games, I lost 1 there. But anyway, so back to the game itself. Where'd it go? Other games. There we go. Alright. So, onward to battle. This is one of the vehicles or ships that I've built. This features miniguns as its primary weapon, or something like that. What are the actual weapons called? A Gatling Gauss. So it uses Gatling Gauss as its actual weapon, which there's not a huge damage difference between phaser and Gatling Gauss, other than Gatling Gauss has a it's less hit scan. Phasers are direct hit, so they're more like direct, you're going to hit what you're shooting at. Gatling Gauss requires a little bit of lead, although it technically does slightly higher DPS, and it also has superior range, so there's a 300 meter range difference. Energy consumption is actually slightly lower, but it is bigger in terms of the area it takes up, and it's got a little bit more hit points, but considering it takes more area. Yeah, and this is my other one, which I'm calling this one Bad Mojo. This is just using the phasers, so this was a straightforward iteration upon the default ship. and this is my own completely custom build. You'll see that the engine layout is somewhat familiar based on the other design. And disable help, go away. Is there a way I can bring up settings to get rid of that stuff? Settings, show helper bot. No, I don't want helper bot. And graphics are on ultra. Oh, I can turn all of this fancy stuff on. Let's see how it runs with all of these super features on. Anyway, I've not tried it with better graphics. Yeah, so straight into playing, to be honest. I mean, if you're familiar with how to build in Robocraft, it's very similar. Although the build interface in here feels a little bit more clunky. I mean, you have to press tab to actually bring up the build thing, and you've also got a lot of other stuff which is showing on screen, and it's really big tabs, which is good in some ways for accessibility, but it limits your viewpoint in terms of actually building, so it doesn't give you a super clean build interface. So that's something I'm not super liking about the game. You can get used to it. It just feels like, in terms of actual screen estate that you've got to move around and place blocks, you just feel like you've only got, in reality, about 2/3 of your screen available for that. So yeah, that's a small critique on it, but otherwise. And why do you have Controls O in the middle of the screen there? That's, you kind of, it gets in the way of what you're looking at. But anyway, let's go and actually play. So the good thing about this is you can play or queue up to find a match. That design will be locked out, but you can still choose another design and continue editing it. So you'll see here, selected for match. I may edit other ships while waiting, so I could go in and edit this ship and improve it. I'm not going to. I'm just going to stick with, well, maybe I should. Or I could build a new ship. So there's some nope, won't let me. Is that because I'm queued up? I cannot do that. Do I have to unqueue? Yeah, okay, so I have to unqueue to be able to build a ship, which is a little bit weird. It allows you to do other stuff. Now, both of my current ships are cruisers. Battleships are another large tanky type thing. They're slow. Max weapon range is 2,500 meters. Huge and tough, so they get a HP boost. In terms of stats, backup battery, defensive mode. So it slows you down, but it gives you more armor points by the looks of it. Graviton wave, so it's kind of a local AoE thing. Damage absorb, some more effects, and some other cannon stuff. And then you got destroyers, which these are snipers, ranged sniper type weapons, artillery shield. So it absorbs damage received, artillery mode, mark target. So that's more if you wanted to go for additional range. So 90% damage from low range weapons, blah blah blah. 80% base block HP, so it gets reduced armor, but better damage with long range weaponry. So anyway, I'm not going to mess with that. Right, actually, you know what? Maybe I should. Maybe I will do that. And I'm not going to use the base frame. I'll build from custom, build ship. But I am now going to back out. Select that, queue up, and then while I'm waiting I'm going to edit this ship. So mirror mode, press M for mirror mode. Now what modules do I have available for this one? Construction. And I like the fact you can actually do stuff while queuing. It makes it a lot. Abilities, engine overload, tactical jump, generator overload, and bang. Tactical jump is probably going to be useful. I only need one of these on here. Let's turn that around, connect it on at that part. And then back to standard lock. So do I want it connected on like that, or do I actually... No, let's move the tactical jump so that it's connected on that block behind. There we go. Alright, entering lobby. So it just saves you where you are, which is useful. Something you want to do whenever you're queuing up for a game is take a look at people's robots and vote on, or ships and vote on them. Like if you see any interesting designs, I kind of like that. That's a custom one. And then you can actually look at your enemies' designs to see how they're built, which is useful. I'd like that one as well. And you can only like 2 at a time. But if you get likes, you get bonuses. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. It's got 3 likes out of everyone. I got 1 like. Cool. So I've not actually tried streaming this game, so this will be interesting to see how the streaming gameplay, or how it performs on the stream side of things. Now, as a cruiser, I definitely play more of a support role. Let's go over there. I want to get some speed up, so that's pressing button 1. Oh, and I'm going to want to be reinforcing people by putting my little shield beamy thing on them.
Point A captured.
So the enemies die when you destroy their cord, which is like the pilot seat in old Robocraft. Ah, enemy above.
Point C.
So you're seeing I'm having to actually slightly lead my targets.
C under attack.
Gotcha.
A team power-up has spawned.
Alright, team power-ups. Not too concerned about getting those at the moment. Ouch. I am running out of energy.
A under attack. Point A lost.
Gotcha. Keep applying my shield to allies there. Now you're 2 out of range. And I'm going to have this available again, so reapply shield to this dude here. So these long, thin designs really don't work in this game. Ah, there's another one.
Point A captured.
Shield up on you. Can I cut through the middle of you? Accelerate. Shield you up. Gotcha. Ah, get out of zoom. Oh, and we've got a guy behind me there. Let's take him out. Shield. There we go. Aren't you jumping away, are you?
Point B under attack.
Alright, he's taken care of.
Point B lost.
Overloaded, which means I'm out of energy. Let's chase this guy down. Oh, no, it's not happening quite now. He's going for A. Let's see if I can take him out before he caps. Down.
Point B captured.
And my hit points are still doing really good. Alright. Okay, come on. Let's see if I can get this Cooper dude. And game over. So I didn't... Lobo Negro came up higher than me, but I came second highest score in that. Not too bad. Most kills, me. Alright, so queue up for the next match. First win of the day, so I get bonus for the first win of the day. I leveled up, which also means I can put extra stuff on my thing, so I can gain more energy. It uses 30 CPU, mass is... ooh. I may actually want to unqueue then and just modify the mini star. I've got 36 CPU, which... I need that block there to have things anchored across. That is functional components. That's basically all my shield generation capabilities. Let's pull these blocks off. I don't think I can actually anchor anything to there. So abilities. Oh man, I have to buy it, don't I? I have to research it. Battery. Increases any energy production of the ship, so I can either go with an energy generator or increase my battery reserves. So do I want faster regeneration, which is 15 per second, or 150 cap? I'm actually, I'm going to go with faster generation, because ultimately that's what's going to kill you over time. I just need to recover more energy. So let's go to tab, ability. So I bought that using some of my junky stuff. Add-on, where is that? Utility, oh, energy generator, there we go. It's a little bit risky because I'm going to have it connected to one of those side blocks. So if someone gets behind me, they can just shoot most of my stuff off. Not so fun. Let's make sure mirror mode is on. Not enough CPU now. Okay, so that's actually more CPU than the other option. What was the CPU count for that utility? That's 50 CPU. Okay. Whereas the other option I had, the battery, which I now can't afford, would have only been 30 CPU. Okay. So, I mean, that's the caveat. It can get shot off really, really easily. But I'm going to have to run without the armor on this one and just see how that works. I could shift some of the... Actually, I might shift this armor around towards the back. I'm missing the plate on the side there anyway. What do I want to do? Do I want to try and put some kind of armoring in there? These 4 CPU, I've only got 6 CPU, so I need to find another item to take off. Let's take these ones off. It means my weapons are going to be more vulnerable, but I'd rather have just that little bit more protection on the back end there. And now I've still got 6 CPU, so I can put one piece of centrally aligned armor plate or something. I could always put that directly behind. Let's put it like that. That way it gives my engineer a little bit more shielding. It won't really armor that item. Actually, no. In terms of fire arcs, it's probably going to be more useful there. Okay. So there we go, my upgraded cruiser. I've still got AP 40, so that means AP is the maximum amount of modules you can have. Basically, that's what it governs. Alright, so I am ready to fight again. So play, find match. Meantime, I'm going to work on this ship. So back to mirror mode. Now drives, I'm going to have side mounted drives and mount them to these blocks here. Tab, side thrusters. Now the thrusters need clear access behind them, but I'm going to go something like that for my drive mounts. Problem with having them so close is that it's very easy to get them shut off on one point. I'm probably going to see if I can go with 3 drives on this particular version. And I also want to have a ring around the entire core. So this is where my seat is. Actually, let's move my drives up. And then the ring around the core is actually going to be here. And now extra armoring on the sides, and we're ready to go. Let's take a look. Delta, interesting design. I've seen that one a lot. It's a block. I like that. That's cool. Kind of like that too. Let's like... I'm going to like that one as well, because that's obviously a custom built design. I think this is custom built as well, so they've at least tried. In terms of the maps on this, I can't say I've noticed super. I mean, they're not amazing designs. They're somewhat interesting, but they're pretty average overall. And I loaded in last, so everyone is already way ahead of me. Can I get my shield on that dude? There we go. And you're next up for my support shield in front there.
Point B captured. Point A lost.
And he's about to get rain of fire down on him. And next enemy coming in.
A team power-up has spawned.
I win.
Point C captured.
Right, coming around this way now. Cross looks like he's going to need some support. He's got additional people coming in after him. If I can get close enough. Out of range, damn it. Come on, shield, there we go.
Point C lost.
I think I don't have any guns left. Yeah, he killed me. That was a fair fight. He's got better armor, that's what it comes down to.
The enemy has the power up.
Right, I need to focus on trying to get these captures as well, even though I'm one of the slower ships on the board.
Point B under attack.
I'm going for point C over there. So basically you can upgrade your home point by getting those power-ups. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch out for the speed upgradey thing on this. Just, I think the tactical jump might be more useful. Yeah, my team's just not going after points. That or they're just getting their asses kicked, one or the other. I can't target myself.
Point C captured.
Let's see what happens if I go after point A. Yeah, there's someone defending point A. I see that.
A team power-up has spawned. Point B captured.
I am going for the capture, not for the power up. Uh-oh, mines, 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 mines. Well, I won that one.
Point C lost.
Got some damage though.
Point A captured.
Why can't I turn? Do I only have one thruster left? Yeah, okay. I'm missing some of my thrust capability. Yeah, blown up.
Point A under attack.
I see what's happening there.
Captured. Point A lost.
Give him a temporary shield.
Point B lost.
Come on. You're mine as well. Gotcha. He's got the cap, good.
Point B captured.
Running slow. Why am I running so slow? Did I lose engines? No, I've still got engines. Weird.
Defeat is near.
No. Trying my best.
Point C lost.
No, we need to capture points.
Point B lost.
Yeah, we're gonna lose this. Not through lack of trying, though.
Point C captured.
Ah,
Team power of his
look at that score! Wow, 1800. That's crazy. Most kills, least deaths. What do you mean least deaths? Oh, I did die. Did I die? Yeah, I did die. Okay. Either way, look. See, I was pulling this. I was, you know, carrying. Alright, so research. Yeah, I can get the battery this time round. Which, if I'm in a one-on-one engagement, the battery might be battery, whatever, might be a better off investment. At least it's not taking up all of that stuff I need to... all of that armor that I could really use on here. I could also use another engine, but how much CPU do these things use? 40 CPU, yeah. Another thruster. Okay, so thrusters are out. Let's go ahead, make sure mirror mode is on, re-armor that. Re-armor that. We want to get some armoring present on this. Definitely to protect that block. Not enough CPU. Okay, armoring there. Now it's saying not enough CPU. What's going on? I know that each of these are 4 CPU, really? Yeah. If nothing else, I want armor on this side. Yeah. Alright. What's going on? Thrust the burning through blocks. Where's that? Oh, that one. Yeah, that's a problem. Maybe that can be solved in a different way? Not sure. Just gonna put that on top for now, like that. and then play. What is wrong with it now? Remove red blocks. Oh, you don't like me having that block on the back there? Oh, it's because it's not connected to anything. I see. Here we go. There shouldn't be any more red blocks on this. And let's continue building. So that's our core sorted out. We want to make sure that when we go into combat we've got a 2-block in a match already, but we're going for a 2-block surround on every single part of the core there, and that count in front and back as well. Alright, let's take a look at people's ships. That's a more original design. And that's an original design, there we go.
Point B captured. Point A lost. Point C lost.
Let's get the
Point C captured.
come on.
Under attack.
I'm getting hit from multiple sides.
A team power-up has spawned.
Ah, stunned, no. That is not good.
Point C under attack. Point C lost. Point B lost. Point A captured.
Guess I'm relegated to try to keep this reinforced or saved.
We have taken
heading to point C to reinforce. Shield up.
Point A lost. Point C captured.
Gotcha. And no. Didn't get to the shield in time. Lots of mines down there. Shield up. Gotcha.
B lost.
And we don't have point A, we're still focused on defending point C.
Point A captured. A team power up has spawned.
I am about to get shredded. Yep. Not much I could do in that situation. I'm doing the best I can though. I need to try and get some more point caps where, I mean, we're not super losing at the moment, so. But I do want to get over and probably try and see if I can reinforce A. I'm gonna armor point B. And then go and capture it. Oh, point A apparently got upgraded instead.
Point A lost.
Ah, helps her pay attention.
Point B captured. The enemy
Alright.
has the power up.
Gotcha. Be defended. Ah, stunned. I could have ducked down, except I'm not paying attention. Plus 2 on 1. I did what I could, but...
Defeat is near.
No!
Point A captured. A team power-up has spawned.
Be defended.
Point C captured. Point A lost.
And... what just happened there? Something crashed. Uh-oh. Well, that was fun. My computer just crashed. Interesting. Need to investigate what was going on there. So... Let's see, error log, event viewer, that's what we'll need to bring up. You know what, why not show this on live streams in terms of how to troubleshoot crappy stuff going wrong. Microsoft Keyboard Center is restarting. Why? Lots of things look like they just broke at once. Alright, let me add a view, display capture. Actually, we're doing window capture. And we are capturing event viewer. So for the uninitiated, event viewer is how you find all of the horrible things that go wrong with a particular system. So what happened here is my machine just blue screened in the middle of a live stream. So I am going to need to go and find the relevant area for issues and see if anything in the log was actually saved. Now I will need to filter by a few settings if I can find the right filter options. Why are they not showing up here? Filter current log, there we go. So we want to see critical error and warning. So, and it happened at approximately 8:06 p.m. So this is saying this following fatal alert was generated 10. The alert internal error state is 10. This does not tell me anything. So that's where I'll want to bring up a browser. S channel. And do some research on what causes that particular alert. So now if I hide event viewer, we're looking at whatever it is. Security support providers, security protocols, okay. So apparently there was a fatal alert with some of the SSL handlers on the machine. S channel, a warning. Okay. Error has rebooted from a bug check, okay. I know that system shutdown was unexpected, I'm aware. Event ID from source NVDLLDKM cannot be found. NVDLLDKM is something to do with the graphics driver, which I'm pretty certain, given the way it was operating, would be the source of the whole problem. So NVLDDMKM. So driver stopped responding, more or less. Variable string too large. Interesting. So it's a shader error that caused this? But that's on a Windows 10 driver crash. I'm not running Windows 10. It's saying it turns out to be an issue with my RAM. So it could be either some weird RAM error or something else. But either way, that was a interruption to your scheduled programming. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully we can get the stream back up and running. I think it saved the stream settings. There we go. Steam doesn't seem to remember anything. That was annoying. I was doing pretty well. And we're back. Right, okay, so anyway, I need gyroscopes and I need weapons on this. So we have 840 CPU out of a maximum of 1000. I've only been going with 2 gyroscopes on a lot of my builds. I probably need to go with more. I also need to get additional items around the ship core. So let's focus on building for now. Can't do anything about that game I lost. But that also gets us that second block around the core there. Now gyroscopes, I'm going to try and place those top and bottom. So where are the gyroscopes? Utility, there we go. Now those have to be, they can't be connected to other parts, they have to be connected to actual blocks. So let's connect one there and another one. Actually, let's connect it up. That way, yeah. At least have one gyroscope. And that's probably what caused me to not be able to move last time around, is because my gyroscope got bloated up. And and I need to get at least my 2 layers of armor on this as well. Come on. There we go. And we've already got thrusters on this, so we're clear on that part. And now we want to start looking at putting armor on. Even though we've got no weapons, why not put the armor on first? Right, so that's part of the core protected. Not sure what we're going to do here. I'm probably going to look at putting the weaponry on somewhere. Now, need to work out what I want to do for actual. So, I've got the thrusters. Do I want an energy generator, or do I want the battery? I think the energy generator will probably make a little bit more sense. I can always put 2 on there, just because. That way I should be able to keep up more continuous fire. And then we are going with Gauss because Gauss has been working well for me. And if I put on 2 more blocks on the side here, armor, armor. That gyroscope is now armoured, and let's make sure we get this one armoured as well. Now, do I want those guns that far forward, or do I want to recede those by 1? Let's recede those, move those back by 1. And then add a little bit more armor onto there. And some more onto the top as well. And now these ones on the back are going to be modified. What do these parts like? Huh. I could make this work using... Yeah, let's switch over to using fancy curved parts, shall we? So I've only got 4 guns at the moment. I need to get some more. This is not going to be sufficient to be effective. Put another block there, another block there. Weapons. One there. One there. And now I've got 50 CPU to finish up the build. I can just go for the straight armor plate on the front there. Yep. And then some more prisms underneath. Unless in terms of we're going for visuals on these particular items. Did I do that right? Yeah. So it said that's armor inner, but there's no armor outer one, unless I don't have it unlocked or something. That's annoying. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's not going to work. Let's pull those off and just put in pyramids like so. Will that also work on here? Yep. Ugly as sin from the back. Oh, this is also unshielded on the back. That's crazy. You know what? Yeah, I'm not a super fan of those curvedy bits. And we got 0 CPU left. Now I can potentially take some of this front armoring away. Although it will leave certain parts of the build vulnerable. I think if I take these two plates off, because I do want to make sure I've got a little bit more shielding there. I can't do anything around my thrusters. But I should be able to do something there. And then where else can I remove some parts? Was that how I had those built? No, I want those to be more turret-like. It's a risk taking those ones off. Not enough CPU. What do you mean not enough CPU? I took off 2 items for that. Why will you not let me put... what? You lost CPU somewhere. These are all 4 CPU, that's correct. What on earth? Don't see where the disconnect on CPU is. Alright. So do you notice the similarity between a lot of my builds? Alright, I can put one armor plate on the back at least. There. And then add-ons, which I can have a lot of these add-ons for free. Why is mirror mode off? Oh, it's because I switched. There we go. Now add-ons do have small hit points, and the free ones it's very worthwhile using all of them. Cyber wings. Do I want to just put cyber wings on the back to make it look cool? Yeah, why not? Ooh, you can do funky things with these. Alright, and then for paint, which I have to press 5 for. Can't do black paint. Oh, I can. There we go. Hold on, be right back. I thought you just wanted it heated up.
Yeah, but weren't we heating it up in the oven?
Okay, I'll do that. Won't take long. Okay, so. Super fancy paint jobs. Okay, and on that note, I am going to call the stream quits. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you around. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see you around next time. Alright, goodbye.